Ready?
Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm Brett.
Hey! Episode 2. Keep going.
I'm Brett Medlock, here today with Curtis Slimmy. If you saw our last episode, I'm sorry, because that was the worst podcast in the world.
We're learning.
There was frickin' blood, there was pauses, and just everything that could possibly go wrong. But I kept it because I want you guys to know us personally. And my son wants more pizza, so here you go. Oh, that's really hot. Never mind. So this episode we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 2. Forgot the name of it.
Who cares?
Alright, Episode 2. It'll be on the thumbnail. But this podcast, if you don't know, we go through each episode of a Telltale game. We're starting with The Walking Dead. We're going to go through episodes 1 through 5. And we just talk about the major choices that you have to make throughout the game and get more. We dive deep into the decision making. CJ, quit nodding. you dive deep into the decision making. Because no one's really talking about that. Everyone usually talks about the major plot points that happen throughout the game, but no one talks about the little details. So, you want to jump right into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
I'm going to let you take care of this first one. We'll see what happens. Maybe I have a comment. Maybe I have 2 comments. We'll see.
Okay, so at the beginning of the game, you're playing as Lee, obviously, and you're walking through the forest with Kenny, the guy I hate and the guy CJ loves. And they come across this group of kids, look like they're in high school. Someone has their foot stuck in a bear trap, of course. A horde of zombies come, and you have to decide to help him or just leave him for dead. What did you choose?
I helped him.
Did you?
Yeah, I care about it. I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I think I don't want to be that guy stuck in a bear trap. It's kind of mean to just not
Just to
help
leave
him
him there.
Why wouldn't you help him? Like, what's the risk?
That's true. And I helped him too, because what kind of heartless human being?
Now, I think a few of the members of our group didn't like it because they're like, hey, we're not here to
Just help every random person who comes
We can't
along.
help everyone that comes along,
But I feel like people can always help each other in this type of world.
what else is there to live for?
Yeah, I mean, you have to feed more mouths, but you have more muscle to your group, you know?
Yeah.
Unless it's like a scrawny little person or a kid. Or you're not going to leave a kid behind either.
Yeah.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
So if they're a scrawny adult, you leave them behind.
I mean, the world's already messed up at this point. I feel like it's best, like, to help as many people as you can, like, because there's nothing else to live for if you're just, like, living for yourself and you're...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole point of living this world would be to be with people.
Life
It's
is
not
meaningless if you live only for yourself.
You said it. Couldn't have said it
There
better
you go.
myself. So, what's it like living life only for yourself? I'm just kidding. All right, next decision that you have to make is to... Okay, so you're in this little, like, motel area,
Mhm.
and you have this new group of people, and these 2 strangers come along, and they tell you that they have food back at their farm, and you're like, I don't know, should we trust them? They seem a little sketchy. So they say they want to make a trade. What do they need? Dairy?
Gas.
Gas. They need gas.
They had a dairy farm.
Yeah, they had a dairy farm.
Which was food.
Yeah, and we didn't know some details about the farm that we'll get into. But, so did you choose to take the deal, or did you say no?
I feel like it's worth the risk.
Yeah.
Because in a world like this,
Here we go.
life is meaningless if you just live for yourself.
You already said that.
You might as well take risks, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, hey, these people come along, like, why instantly assume that they're bad people, even though there probably are a lot of bad people in this world? Like, I feel like it's worth the risk because, like, your life is already suck.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's already a crappy life, so, I mean, what's the big deal?
I just take these risks because you have a chance of a better life or getting by easier.
It would just depend, I think, for me, because it depends on, like, I always imagine the zombie apocalypse and how much harder it would be to have my kids with me
Mhm.
and have to, like, lug around 2 small children and Amanda, like, have to help her. If they all, God forbid, died, I would have nothing to live for, so I wouldn't be afraid of
So you
anything.
would just take the trade, like, why not?
Yeah, just take the trade, and that's what
Yeah.
so there's nothing else you can really... Who cares if
I
something
mean,
bad
it's
happens?
very appealing. They're like, hey, we need gas for our generated electric fence, and we have dairy farm. Like, they're very appealing people. and so I feel like
they seem really nice.
Yeah,
They are really nice. They never weren't nice.
Yeah.
Until you aren't okay with some of their ways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I took the deal. I don't even think you cannot not take the deal.
I was open to it. I took it.
What I'm saying is, if you're playing it, if you say no, I don't think it matters. I think you're still going to go regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's Telltale.
Yeah.
So you go to the farm. A bunch of crap happens. You get stuck. You get put in this prison, basically, after your group. Right? Shoot. Wait, who's her?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, so they go to this they find this camp area.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you and a guy from the farm go out to this little camp area, and you notice that the place's been ransacked. All the supplies is gone, and you see this crazy looking lady, and you're wondering if she's nuts or if what she's saying about the group that you're with now is true. And the second she so you have to choose if you want to shoot her because she's pointing a gun at you.
Yeah.
Or if you want to let her live. And what did you choose?
To be honest with you,
you shot her.
Under normal conditions, this is none of my business. I try to stay out of people's business, and I'm not shooting anyone. They can deal with it themselves. But the person was pointing a gun at me.
Yeah, you're right.
And so my life was, being threatened here. So I just went ahead. If you're going to point a gun at me and shoot me, and you look crazy, you're talking crazy.
She is.
I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot you first before you do anything stupid.
You shot her?
I did.
Oh my God, you heartless.
This was before I had that epiphany where I'm like, hey, I'm tired of killing people. But
I'm tired of killing.
Well, I'll let you know when that moment
I'm done with
comes.
this life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But this is I was new to Telltale, so I was open to killing. So
open to killing. I didn't kill her because I was interested in what she was saying about the guy I was with.
Okay.
I said, don't touch that. Every time we move it slightly, it's super loud. They just heard.
Okay, keep going.
All right. I didn't shoot her, but as she started to talk stuff about the people I'm with, the guy who you're with anyway shoots her in the head, and she's gone.
Yeah.
And Lee's like, "Why did you shoot her?" That sound like him?
A little.
Okay. Clementine.
And then we find out something. What do we find out?
We find out that they are eating people.
Yeah. You walk into the bathroom or something?
No, it's not there yet. We find out that they're crazy because they lock us in a cell. We don't even know that they're eating people yet.
Okay.
So then we get in the cell and what's her name, Lily or someone?
Yeah, Lily.
Lily's dad has a heart attack and he's dying. Basically, he's dead.
We know he's gonna die,
and that means he's gonna turn into a zombie.
We know that
because you're gonna turn whether or not you're bit. So you have to be with Kenny, smash the guy's head literally with a giant. What was it?
It was like a salt block. I think.
A salt block.
Yeah.
Or you have to be with Lily and not do it, which I don't know what happens if you don't. Does he turn into a zombie?
Yeah.
Did you not do it?
Oh, no. He would turn into a zombie.
I know, but
I killed him.
I killed him too, but I'm wondering what happens if you don't kill him.
I don't really know. I've only played it where I killed him.
Me too. I played it again 3 times. I've killed him every time because I hated him anyway.
Well, he was going to die, turn into a zombie, and we don't like him anyway. Okay, Lily doesn't want this, but she's not thinking right. It's her dad, so there's these relational emotions. So I kind of just ignore that.
Yeah, because she was kind of like a bee the whole beginning.
Yeah, so and also Kenny wanted to kill her too. I was taking Kenny's side the whole time.
I felt bad because.
And so here I go, killing another person, and
life's just getting
still haven't had that breakthrough moment where I'm like,
I'm tired of it.
I'm killing too many people. So
we're gonna get to that moment as the episode's going, and then you're gonna start to change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but right now you're just all for killing. You're not.
Okay.
You don't care. So does this murder get to you at all, or?
It is. Well, because it's my first time playing Telltale.
Yeah.
And so I guess this would be I'm starting to see more death.
Yeah.
And it's sad, really. But there's something you have to do.
Yeah. It's a crazy world that we have to live in Telltale. Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smashed his head because I didn't want him to turn. I didn't want to die, and Clementine was in there with you. You got to save Clementine.
Yeah.
So you escape. You go into the house. Wait, Clementine wasn't with you. Yeah,
No.
she was.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. But they're all eating at the dinner table, and Clementine's eating at the table, so I don't think she was with you. So you go into the house. You pass up where they're eating. You go upstairs. We want to talk about this moment. Where there's like a light shining through the bottom of the thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I was like, what the heck is in there?
Because we know something's on the other side.
Yeah, so...
No, but don't we also know that that guy's missing?
Yeah, because they're like bandaging him up or like doing something to him.
Yeah.
We thought he was like being healed or whatever, but they're up there literally cutting him into pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So he's in there squealing around, crying basically, and we see his legs chopped off. Not just the one that got hurt, but the other leg, I'm pretty sure, was gone too because they were eating it downstairs. And you see him taking bites, and you're just thinking, oh, God, eating a person.
Yeah.
So, do you think you'd ever get to the point in this universe, if this happened in our world, that you'd have to eat a person?
So that's what you want to talk about right away.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay. Do you have something else?
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could eat a person. I think...
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been in that situation.
It would just be so weird to eat a person.
Yeah, and...
But I don't know, like, we eat meat all the time. Yeah. Why isn't it weird when we eat cows or deer? You know what I mean?
I don't know if I would rather die.
I wouldn't rather die than eat a person. I'd probably have to eat a person.
Really?
I don't think I'd want to die. I'd be like, this sucks. This is horrible. But it looks delicious.
It looks delicious?
It probably looks just like meat, like on a cow. You know what I mean? And you throw some barbecue sauce on that. It's like, all right.
I don't know.
It would suck, but
now,
I mean, your stomach's growling. You see a plate of meat and some barbecue and some fries on the side.
I don't know. I don't think I would feel too bad about having to kill other people to eat. That I almost think I would rather die.
Jeez. I wonder what you'd do.
I don't know for sure. I can't say because I haven't been in the situation.
Yeah.
And no one can really say. Ding!
Always on like cartoons like Family Guy and South Park, they always end up eating someone when they get stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
In a South Park episode, they were stuck in this building for like 3 hours and they ended up eating someone.
3 hours?
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. It was on like the Who Killed Carmen's, or Who's Carmen's Dad episode, and like the power goes out at the hospital. They just start eating people like left and right because they're hungry. I just thought it was funny. But,
now, did you think before we walked in and saw his legs chopped off, did you suspect that they were cannibals before that point? Because I did not expect it at all, and I was just shocked and surprised. I was like, "Holy crap!" But I've like met some people that played it that like
immediately knew
that like were thinking these people might be cannibals.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird because all the cows were gone.
Okay.
And they were somehow eating a bunch of stuff. She was making a huge dinner. Sorry, phone call. I'll tell him he's on Talking Telltale. What's up, Andrew? You're on Talking Telltale podcast. How's it going?
This is our friend Andrew.
Hello?
What's up, Andrew? You're on Talking Telltale. How's it going?
It's going well.
Now, did you play Season 2 of The Walking Dead?
He played
I played the beginning of it. I haven't finished it, though.
Really? How far did you get? Probably to the store, right?
We're talking about Season 1.
I remember sneaking into a house, and then they found me.
Oh, no, it's Season 1, Episode 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so did you suspect that they were cannibals before we found out that they actually were on the farm?
Maybe?
Yeah, there's like a weird, like...
Which farm?
What?
What farm?
The farm where they're eating people. In Episode 2.
Andrew doesn't remember anything.
The guy was upstairs without his legs because they were eating them downstairs at the dinner table.
No, I did not see that coming at all, actually.
Oh, I didn't either. There's some people that did, And I think it's because on the Walking Dead, like the show, I think there were cannibals in that show, so that's why some people suspected it.
Yeah.
But
this happened way before the show did.
Yeah, that's true. But in the comic, there were cannibals in some town or something.
Yeah.
There were.
But yeah, so why'd you call?
I was calling to let you know I'm off tomorrow.
Awesome. We will see you at the birthday party.
Yeah.
And I will also bring the money for the Autism Walk shirts.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was going to be something else. But...
Yep. So, I'll let you know what we're doing because we still don't know. We don't know if we're going to like a swing around fun town or bowling or we don't really know.
So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the kids off at a babysitter.
And
then we're going to go play putt-putt.
But my mom only watched them for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we had to do something quick, and then we were thinking after we get the kids, we could all just go out to eat or something, and then we could all come back here and, have a sausage party.
I mean, that's the only type of parties we ever had, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of true.
So, yeah. It's Amanda's birthday tomorrow, so remember to tell her happy birthday.
Oh, I will.
And do you have anything you want to say to the listeners to Talking Telltale?
Well... Not really.
Oh.
Alright, that's a big F you to them.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Alright, it's just kind of funny that you call and now you're on the episode, so that's cool.
Yeah. I'm in the bathroom getting dressed right now. I don't know what they want.
I thought you were going to say taking a dump.
Well, I was taking a dump, and then I took a shower.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? You know what I've been doing lately? Like, yeah, I even did it this morning, is I've been having to poop, like, as soon as I get out of the shower.
So you're sitting there completely naked.
No. It sucks because you just, like, cleaned, like, everything.
You never want to take a dump after you shower. You want to dump before you shower.
I know. I try to do that sometimes. But, like, lately, it's just like, I get out of the shower, dry off, I'm like, I have to poop.
And then you just have to sit back on the toilet, and then you destroy yourself, and you got to get back in the shower.
Well, I don't really shit.
Well,
explosive diarrhea.
What's up, Andrew? What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
No, I was just saying you just ruined everything you did in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all poop talk we'll have for now. We will talk to you later.
Thanks for having me on the show, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Alright, cool. I'll shake your hand.
Alright, shaking.
Alright.
He's naked, you know.
He's naked. Alright, bye.
That's it.
That was Andrew Baldwin. He was on my other...
It's funny because, like, every video we do, he's always naked.
Yeah, he's always naked.
Even when he calls... Alright.
Back when we used to play in a band, Andrew always, for some reason, naked. Walking around the house or playing his bass in his room with just the bass covering up his downstairs region.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
I've probably seen him...
I've seen him naked more than anything. He would walk out of the shower and slap the towel over his back. And walk casually across the house.
There was a time where Brett... He went to the shower.
Oh, yeah, whenever Andrew was in there.
And he poured cold water on him.
Yeah, and Andrew's in the middle of soaping his body.
He was covered in soap and ran out in the
snow.
He chased Brett outside of the snow, naked, down the street.
Butt naked, holding, like trying to cover everything up in the freezing cold after he just got out of the shower.
It was cut soap all over it. And then Brett ran back in and we locked the door.
Yeah.
So he was locked outside.
It kind of reminds me of the greased up deaf guy from...
We did some really dumb stuff when we were kids.
We did. Anyway, we'll talk more about dumb stuff we did as a kid.
That could be a show.
We'll add a story at the end of every Telltale. So then maybe we'll get more like a bondage between the listeners, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we found out they were cannibals downstairs, and you basically kill everyone in the group except 2 people at the end. You can choose if you want them to live or die. The first guy in the barn, did you stab him with the rake or whatever?
Alright, here it is. This is the moment I was talking about.
Okay. Already? I thought it was going to be more in season 3.
This is where it hit me. No.
Episode 3.
No, this is where it started to hit me. Like, I've killed a few people now.
Yeah, you've killed 2 people.
And people are already dying these 2 episodes. And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm thinking, he is killing people and eating them. He deserves to die. And I killed him. I pitchfork right in the face. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too. Because...
But as soon as I looked he looked to the right, and then there was Clementine standing.
I know, but
And
it's
it says
good that
Clementine saw what you did.
it's sad, but it's a good thing.
I didn't
She's
like it.
seeing the real world. This is the new real world.
She saw Lee as a murderer, and that's who he is.
He's a murderer. He was a murderer before the outbreak.
Yeah, but and then I got to go on to the next one because it kind of leads into that.
All right.
But I saw Clementine saw her as murderer, and then I was punching the guy,
Outside.
and everyone was standing there watching you.
Outside. A different guy.
Yeah, it was the other cannibal, like a different guy.
Yeah.
I was punching him, and
You said carnivore earlier.
cannibal,
Yeah.
and everyone was staring at me, and I was like, and then I started thinking, who have I become, man?
Oh my god, it's
Like,
getting
look,
to you.
like
You can
I
feel
was,
it in your heart.
I was like, holy crap! I didn't even realize.
And you're
like,
beating the crap out of this guy.
I'm killing so many people, and it feels like nothing. Like what have I become? What am I doing? And I look at myself like, I don't want to kill anyone. I want to be merciful and gracious.
That's a throwback to a different video.
Yeah, and so I just start changing my perspective. I'm like, Clementine is watching like all this death. I know he's supposed to be in the real world, whatever you say.
Yeah.
I don't like it, and I don't like what she's seeing in me, and I want to show her someone that
Who's merciful.
gracious and merciful.
Yeah.
And so it changes me in my perspective. I'm like, I need to stop killing people. Like, I just realized
That's the
that
moment you said.
this game is making me make decisions where I have to kill these people, and I need to stop it.
And the decisions actually weigh on you.
Yeah.
Like, they get to you.
And then that's where it started, like, emotionally affecting me.
Yep.
And I was hooked.
That's when you realize this is more than just a game.
And everyone's standing there, and then, like, you all, like, slowly walk away from the guy.
And he's just standing there, like, beaten to a pulp. Like,
Yeah.
his
Did you kill
family.
him? I think you killed him.
I killed him. All his family is dead, though. And you left him there just to be with all his dead family.
So we walk away, and everyone's just quiet.
Is the guy upstairs still alive? He was still alive.
I don't think we ever find out what happened to him.
Yeah.
We should have saved him.
Yeah, they just left
But
him.
anyways, like, you're walking away, and, like, everyone's quiet, and you're, like, thinking about, like, things start getting real. Like, you start thinking about, like, this is reality now. Like, this is really tough. This is, I don't know.
It's a hard life in the post-apocalyptic Walking Dead world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed him because I had, like, a Last of Us moment, which I didn't really play Last of Us before this. I played this first. But at the end of Last of Us, spoilers, I won't even say it. This person, I don't want anyone to ever be able to hurt Clementine. So I was just like, I'm taking him out because I don't want him to ever show up again. Because he'll have revenge. We just killed his whole family. I was just like, you'll just come back for her. And then you'll shoot him in the head.
That's smart. Like, so I've been going through this ever since that killing. Like, this is what started my phase of everyone just being killed, or my phase of not wanting to kill people. This is what started that phase of not wanting to kill people, and that's how I've been focusing on these, like, all these Telltale games I've been playing recently.
Trying not to kill people.
Yeah, but now you have me thinking, like, the past few episodes I play of Telltale games, like, maybe they do deserve it.
Sometimes I feel like they do.
But I just don't want to be the one, the killer. I just always feel like it's not, even though if this person deserves to die, sometimes I feel like it's not in my right or my hands.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be the one to have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want blood to be on my hands.
Makes sense. You don't want to be a bad person.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're put in situations where you have no choice. You killed that guy with that rake or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you reap the benefit.
That's
not the benefits.
before,
the you know what I'm talking. Yeah, the consequences.
Yeah.
And that will forever. That's what happened in your game.
Yeah.
It's never not going to be like that. Clementine saw you do that.
Yeah, and I can't take it back. I killed that guy.
You can't just rewind it. It's not Life is
Yeah.
Strange where you can just rewind any choices you make.
Yeah.
It's done. in the split of the moment, in the heat of the moment when you're wrestling with that guy, you wanted him dead. You can't help that.
Yeah.
It's just like real life. If you're in like a deadly situation, you might accidentally kill someone if you feel like you're in danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'd be hard for me to. I always just wonder how much of a fight I'll put up.
If you'll just lay there, just kill me.
Like, I don't know.
I always wonder, like,
I can't imagine killing someone.
If anyone ever tried like fighting me, I feel like I would just try and fight back. Maybe I win, maybe I don't. But if anyone ever messes with my kids, I'm afraid and I'm gonna go in full on murder mode. Because I would hate that.
Yeah.
If like someone, if I saw like a grown person like punch my kid or something, I would go nuts. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I'd be like punching them and throwing them into the concrete. I don't know what I would do. I'd feel like I was in The Walking Dead though. But yeah, that brings us to our final choice in Telltale. Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 2. That's a lot of...
And before you continue, I'm going to set this up. Telltale is really good at making tough decisions.
Especially whenever you don't know what's going to happen because of them.
You always feel like there's equal positive and negative benefits, and they're like serious positive and negative like consequences.
And you don't know what's going to bite you in the in the ass, or like what's going to not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This was one of them times where you're like, is this going to be bad? Because they're putting emphasis on this decision.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to be bad. You walk up to a car with your group after all that craziness. You're walking down the road. You see a car with a light on inside, and there's a bunch of food and supplies, which is like amazing for the group. But at the same time, you're like, this is someone's things.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be back. So you have to decide if you're going to steal the supplies from the car or leave it there. What did you choose?
All right, so I was in I was in this moment where I just killed these people, and Clementine was watching, and when it told me Clementine saw what you did,
you didn't want to
I started thinking like, hey, Clementine, I'm setting an example for this girl, for this little girl, and I want to comfort her, and she doesn't want to take anything from this car, so I'm like, okay, Clementine doesn't want to do this. She doesn't feel comfortable if I'm doing it. And I already am having issues thinking if it's right or not. Even though it's very tempting,
it's just like everything.
It's survival, it's tempting.
In reality, I probably would have taken the stuff, but in the moment, right then and there, I didn't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the game, I knew it was a game. That's where I was kind of pulled out a little.
Yeah.
I was just like, I in real life maybe would have taken the stuff, but me in the game, I'm not taking it. Because I know something bad's happening.
But also, if you think, if you're in real life, if you walked up in this car, had the lights on, the door was open,
I just think that it was abandoned or whatever.
I would feel like it's some type of trap or something.
That's true too. I was expecting that too.
Yeah.
But no, this was. I hope you've played the game by now if you're watching this. But this was a family's things that they were gone for a moment or whatever, and we took the things, and the guy's family died. Wasn't his wife and kid?
Yeah.
They died because of them.
That is true, yeah.
They might have killed themselves, they might have starved, I'm not sure, but I remember him saying that you caused this. Because even if you choose not to steal the supplies, which sets an example for Clementine, the group still takes it all.
Yeah.
And you're not a part of it. Then you probably end up eating some stuff later, we don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's just a really good game. Every time we go through this, I remember how good it is when we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Beforehand, we go through the cliff notes of the episode just to remember, and I'm like, okay. Then when we actually dive deep into it, I'm like, wow, it just makes you think so much.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Shout out to Telltale Games. They followed me on Twitter right after I uploaded episode 1 that day, a few hours later. I don't know if they saw episode 1. It would be the weirdest coincidence in the world if they just happened to follow me. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping someone from their studio or whoever runs their Twitter saw our podcast and followed me. I don't know if they followed you, did they?
And we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you, Telltale. If we ever criticize anything about your stuff, it's because we love you. Okay, that's it. Anything else you want to close out with?
No.
Awesome. This has been Talking Telltale, Episode 2. Next week, we'll be doing The Walking Dead, Episode 3. And we're just going to keep going from there. Let us know, someone in the comments if you're watching this, which game we should do next. Whoever says what game we should do next, you get it. How about we'll do that?
Okay.
As long as it's one we play.
Well, you already said it. We kind of have to now.
Okay, we have to now. Whoever says that whatever we're playing next, we're doing it. Whatever we're doing next, because
Telltale, right?
we want to cater to you guys. Yeah, it has to be a Telltale game. So pick a Telltale game. We want to do what you guys want. Give us some pointers if you want us to do something different. We might. I don't know. This is just. I'm trying to make this a really personal show where we just hang out and talk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to be too professional. I don't want it to be too jokey. Although last time,
I'm okay with too jokey.
you're right. Too jokey's good. Last time was too jokey. I'm glad I uploaded it though. It's one of the funniest episodes. I think it's funnier in this episode. Go watch it. We are done. I'm Brett Medlock. Follow me at BrettNLL.
I'm Curtis.
Follow him at Curtis Slimmy.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.